Good afternoon, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another release. Amazon sent this one out just on the heels of the Doom and Destruction Bugs 2-pack. So now we got the other Doom and Destruction. We got Windsweeper and Breakdown coming at you today. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff down below. Thank you again to all those who have subscribed. Let's turn this around, take a look. Gotta get this stuff filmed and go take a quick dip in the pool and then go do some more dashing, guys. Not to mention the heat is on, guys. Y'all stay cool, drink lots of water. And here is Prime Universe Breakdown and Windsweeper in the Legacy United Doom and Destruction Collection 2-pack. There's the look at the side of the box. You got Windsweeper with his Cybertronian saying Windsweeper. You got Windsweeper and Breakdown on the back of the box. He's got a hammer, but we're going to update that here in short order. 30 steps, 14 steps. We know both these molds. I love having updates, and I just wish these guys would get more love. Poor old Trigger. God, I can't even talk today. The Target Masters just get the shit into the stick, literally, guys. And then there's Breakdown on the side of the box. That's just how I feel about this stuff. I just really wish they would update the Target Masters like they do these figures. Oh yeah, and don't forget, pause and scan there to be able to find in your markets. If you here in America think this was another Amazon exclusive, it was on Hasbro Pulse, but I keep missing the Hasbro Pulse stuff and I don't get that. So fear of missing out, I get it at Amazon. Let's open this up and see how cool this 2-pack really is. And I super enjoy unboxing this with you guys. So like, here we go, one more unboxing here. I just wish we had the windows, but alas, we don't. And there's what you get inside of the box, fresh out of the box. Man, I just really do like this. This just does something for me, guys. I like new Transformers or updated versions of them. And I got to figure out what's going on with these symbols here, but boom. We got some instructions. We got the languages in 26 steps and some more toilet paper goodies. So let me get these guys free to their cardboard slab and get the stuff out of the TP and take a closer look. And here is Breakdown and Windsweeper in their vehicle modes. Gotta say, guys, when I was transforming these guys to get into this was sheer aggravation because of the tolerances, and this was better than this, but it's still got its issues. And we'll get into that a little bit more as we go through here. Just wanted to show you them in their de facto standard modes. And let's get a quick comparison with the Breakdown with who he's based on mold-mate wise. He's mold mates with Legacy Bulkhead, Prime Universe Bulkhead, and that's how they look together there. And if you didn't have something in there, or if I didn't have that air, it'd have a blast effect to do like a rocket power thing out of the wrecking ball in the back end. I like the way it does have its storage. I came up with this. This is not Hasbro's config, and I like how they got the little winches and the details in the front. Got some painted headlights. I like that. I need to go back and add another Decepticon symbol here, but that's them together. And let's also take a quick look at what Breakdown was based off of before that. With the Prime Universe, well, actually it's the Transformers Prime Breakdown. This wasn't released until 2 years ago here in America and the States, and it has a lot of stickers that has to be put on it and whatnot to get the details right. And it's a good harken back to G1, but I love that Coyote. I kind of wish that we had that Coyote with this upgraded articulation is what I really, really wanted. I didn't want Bulkhead copycat, but alas, it's pretty good for what it is, guys. That's enough about Mr. Breakdown. Let's get Windsweeper on there with his mold mate. Windsweeper's mold mate is none other than Needle Nose from Transformer Legacy. I want to say beginning of January 2023. Yeah, that's right. Because I got that from Robot Kingdom. And then this came in from Amazon as a Famazon exclusive there. So there you got both of them. They have totally identical double target masters. So I want to say one Sunbeam and one Zigzag. And then this is Ozone, and I forget the other guy's name, Ozone, and man, it's right there on the tip of my tongue. Clean Sweep. So there's that. So Clean Sweep's the single shot. Anyway, so you can see it's identical right down to the transformation and everything. The one thing that's a little bit different here, guys, is that we got Decepticon symbols on the wings there, and we got that new symbol there, I guess, for the Doom and Destruction team, I guess. Not even familiar with that unless that's somebody like the Star Raiders, like for Transformers Prime 3. But these are legacy updates. And I had this guy back in the day, and he was a lot of fun. So it's great to have this new updated figure here. So let's get these guys transformed. What I absolutely love about these guys is these are jet formers that go vroom and have pretty decent fun transformations, minus the tolerances on that one, but very, very awesome looking head molds, just all the same. Let's go ahead and take a closer look, since this is the guy and the man of the hour. Let you see that he's got a painted chest here. I wish the Decepticon symbols had the white backgrounds, but I can fix that with some Toy Hacks goodness. It's got all the same articulation. Just looks really, really phenomenal throughout. And this is the only instance of, I know why this is hollow on the backside of both Needle Nose and Windsweeper. It's to get that around that junk into the trunk and tuck it up nicely underneath that jet mode. These jet modes do it so very well, I can forgive that. Let's take a quick look at Clean Sweep and Zigzag, I think. I'll let you see them there. I think this is just hands down, bar none, the biggest waste of plastic parts, part counts, and anything of that nature. Yeah, it's nicely molded. It's got a lot of silver, like makes it look bland, but it's casted in that stuff, and it's when it scrapes off, it's going to look really, really idiotic. I really wish they would just give these guys fully articulated bot modes and transformations. You just flip one thing around, and then bam, you're in there, and then you can stack accordingly. Here is Ozone and Sunbeam, because he has the yellow parts. And if I got that wrong, you can correct me in the comments below, but these are just throwaway transformers. I mean, it's so lazily done. And of course, Ryder's going to bark at the car going by. And happy 4th of July to everybody. It is why we got a little bit more traffic today going up and down the driveway. The dogs are barking. The dogs bark at every delivery driver through the week, but anyway, I get it and understand. Let me get breakdown and bulkhead on the turntable there for you. Like I was saying, there's breakdown and bulkhead on the turntable. Let you take a quick look at how they store their stuff there. The hammer does a pretty good job of, letting it peg in on that little extra peg in the back there. You got the Doom and Destruction symbols there. You got Decepticon symbols on his side. His was on the front. I Toy Hacks that. And I'll probably Toy Hacks the ones on the side and leave the one off the front just to kind of keep them different. Kind of makes sense why they are like that. I actually like both of these. I just don't like the tolerances on this. Just like the same thing with Windsweeper. It's like they just get looser and goosier, or I don't know. But really, really solid looking. Let's also see where breakdown came from the prime time. And this legacy bulkhead actually, or breakdown, actually stands taller than the prime breakdown, the Takara version. We never did get to see that release until it came out a couple years ago. These are Robots in Disguise RC guns modded, and it actually fits those peg holes, was the other crazy part. And I had to do a little bit of tweaking to get that to actually do that. But I mean, you got a hole in a hole, and you got the two pegs, and it's like it's almost meant to bend for him to begin with. And I had to shave down this backside parts or whatnot to make it work. But I mean, that is awesome, and it works better on my Solus breakdown. I don't know why that is, but it is, and can also be held by the new one. And I think that just makes that bulkhead shine that much more with those. He's armed up and ready to rock and roll, guys. With all that said and done, let's get the two main attractions back on here for some final thoughts. Some final thoughts on these two Doom and Destruction with Breakdown and Windsweeper. Is it necessary? Not probably for a lot of folks, especially if the tolerances are as loosey-goosey as is on mine, it gets on yours. I hope that that's not the case for everybody. I hope it's your mileage will vary. And I still like these guys a lot. I like the molds a lot. I just hate how loose they are. And I'm tickled to have representation of Breakdown and Windsweeper in the legacy format. I really, really do dig it. The only big minus in the whole set is these lackluster brick waste of space target masters. I mean, they do no justice to the target masters as long as they keep them like in brick form to the G1 stuff that was from like over close to 40 years ago. I mean, guys, it's not the 1980s. These should get updated too. I just am so tired of seeing our little guys get totally done the wrong way. with the parts counts and just make them bricks like they were back in the day. No, we want advanced stuff that's not hollowed out, and give them some transformations. I think that the Generations 2.0 nightstick was probably the best one that Hasbro has done to date, and that's why it's so frustrating when it comes to Target Masters. Do it right, or don't bother doing it. Just go home, Hasbro. I mean, or knock it out of the park like you do with the bigger releases of these retools and stuff. I mean, retool a bulkhead into breakdown, totally rocks. Redo a needle nose into Windsweeper, and that head mold, I mean, that rocks. This is just lazy ass. With all that said and done, I really can't find the words at this point. You're not buying it for the Target Masters anyway, but if you like these guys and you want representations of these characters, go for it. Other than that, I'd say it's an easy pass. Thanks again for watching my channel, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Y'all have a blessed and a happy 4th of July weekend. Until all are one, guys.